Hey y'all, welcome to another video. I'm super excited to do another random eye look. So I'm going to just do my regular, start with a really quick skincare. I'm actually not even gonna do serum today, just a moisturizer, the Sailor Blue one. I have so little left in here, but I'm just getting the last bits. And then I'm going to go in with another moisturizer possibly, just to make sure everything is really set. When I'm not wearing makeup, which I don't usually do during the week, I forget to do skincare and then my face gets dry. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Delia Organics Wake Up Lotion that I got from Kinder Box or Kinder Beauty. And I love this one. It's very jelly. It's so nice. And a little bit goes such a long way. I'm smelling it. I can't pinpoint the smell, but it has, like, it smells good. And but besides like the, I think herbal a little bit, there's some chamomile, calendula. There's a lot of things in here. So I don't know what's giving the smell, but it also has this faint smell of like, not Play-Doh. Oh, I can't think of it. It's a good smell. It's not gross, but I can't think of it.
It's gonna drive me crazy.
So if you saw in the last video or a couple of videos ago or whatever, I was trying out the Fit Glow Green Rescue cream. And I put it on a couple times and it was fine. And then last time I used it, I don't know if I have it somewhere here. Oh, I do. Last time I used it, it got like all gummy and pasty on my face. It was the most disgusting thing. I had to take it off with a wet wipe, like it was green all around my hairline. It was the most awful thing ever. I got this as a gift, but I'm gonna try and see if I can exchange it for something because, oh my gosh, it was awful. It's like a thick cream, and then it was just disgusting. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly go in with Rare Beauty foundation. I'm still debating on if I want to keep this or not. I really want to try the Tower 28 tinted sunscreen. I don't care for the sunscreen. I just want something very skin-like, but I'm still deciding if I want to keep this or not. Because it's no better than the Purito that I use, that I get for $10 on Amazon, but and then I'm going to go in with my usual concealer, Cover FX under eyes and on face, and Saint Cosmetics on the lids. I'm going to powder with my 100% pure, just the lids and under eyes, and then the rest of the face I will set once it's got a chance to kind of set on its own first. I always powder right over my lashes because I find that it actually really helps with mascara application, the extra grip. Now for the super fun part, my favorite is the random eyeshadows. So I have 99 pans or creams, liquids, sticks, any of that all together. I even count my bronzers as shadows because they can totally be used for that. So number 66 is the first one generated, and that is the shade Whimsy. And I am pretty sure that's in the Tarte palette. So shade Whimsy is this like orangey brown. That could be an interesting look. I have not used this in ages, so that's cool. The next color is, it's like a cream. This would be a perfect combo. Use the cream as the first, then that one second-ish maybe. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. I usually do 3 to 4, just depending on what the first two look like. And this isn't necessarily like I have to use all the ones that come up. It's more of like, this just allows me to use different random colors together, and it's taught me how versatile shadow is, but also it allows me to actually use shades that I would never use or combinations that I would never put together. The next shade in the Bella Pierre palette is this one that came up on the Generation. So this one is like it's a lot lighter in person than it looks on camera, I feel like. But in comparison to the rest of these shades, it's super light. So I feel like I could start with this one and then add definition with that one and just make like a really cool combo. I am gonna go for one more because those 3 are good, but I feel like we could have something more interesting. Shade number 4 is this right here, because I start counting from that side. It's just kind of looks like a gloss, honestly. So I think this is what we'll stick with for today. So going in with that first cream shade that we got. I'm just gonna put that all over. Next, I'm gonna go in with the same brush, and I'm gonna go in with that shade, the brown one next in the crease. And I'm not gonna go in too heavily because I do want to go in with the other shade from the Tarte palette over this. For the darker shade, I'm gonna go in with a smaller shadow brush, the base shadow brush from Real Techniques. It's just a little bit less wide. And I'm gonna go just in the crease to try to add some definition or depth, I guess. Okay, I think I did enough blending. I could go forever, so I'll just leave it at that. No fallout, which is amazing. And then finally, we're gonna go in with that glossy shade. Well, it looks like a gloss, but it's like it's actually got like a pink undertone, a tiny bit, like pink and silver, depending on like how you see it. Maybe I'll do another swatch. And I think that pink is coming from that little bit of purple marble in there. But it's just depending on where you look at it. Okay, so I'll go in with my finger. Actually, I don't know if that, I think it looks better in person than in the camera. Or maybe I should have went in with like a wet brush or finger. Or maybe it's okay. I'm not able to like really build anything up. It's a very, very, very powdery shade. I feel like some of them are more satin. This is very, very powdery. I don't know if that color combo goes, but maybe once the rest of the makeup goes on, it will look decent. That's the downside of a random eye look, because sometimes I just think it will look good and it might not. I also don't have, I had one spray and and it had a very, very bad like spray nozzle, so I threw it out and now I have nothing to like wet my fingers with or brushes if I'm going to go in with one of these kind of shades, but that's all right. I think this shade would look really good with like a pink base. Why is it just like not layering at all on this side at least? Well, I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully it comes together with the rest of the eye look. I mean the rest of the face. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back in with my used brush and blend out the edges again just to bring those two together. Sometimes I do random generator only for eyeshadow. Sometimes I do it for the rest of my face. Today I'm gonna go in with a pixi eyeliner. I usually always do eyeliner. I'm gonna go in with truthfully, sometimes I just can't think of I just can't decide either. So the random generator helps me. So I'm gonna do that for the eyeliners as well. Okay, so the one that generated is this lash line ink from Pixi. It's brown like felt tip. I think I'm almost out of it. I think it gets pretty ruined when I put it on top of like glitters and shades like that, but I'll still go in with it and see what else I have left. This Pixi eyeliner is so easy to work with. I love it so much. I really want to pick up some other colored eyeliners, either from Flower Beauty or Pixi, like some navy or purples or something. This is an interesting eye look. I've never done anything like that before, and I don't know if this is something I would pick out and do myself, but it's just eyeshadow. So it's not a big deal if it doesn't look that perfect, but honestly, it's fine. So next we have mascara, and for mascara I also did the random generator. I'm going to be using this Jane Iredale sample, and this used to be my only mascara for a very long time, but now I found some other good ones. This one's drying up, but I do have a backup of it. So actually I'm not sure which one to go in with first. The Jane Iredale is a much drier formula. Let's see. I don't even know. And I don't usually use the primer on the Honest mascara. I always generate random numbers for two mascaras because I usually like to combine two. I don't usually use only one. But I don't have to use two if I don't like the two that are generated, but usually make it work. I just feel like different formulas make good combinations. I am getting this all over the place. Honestly, I find the Jane Iredale formula and brush so hard to use. I don't know why I'm still using it, but I kind of want to just finish it up. I'm gonna go back in with the Honest to save the day, hopefully. Okay, I definitely need to open my backup of this mascara because it is drying out. Once my mascaras dry out, I usually put them in my car for like emergency uses. Here's my new Honest. They changed their packaging. I got them on Amazon over Black Friday when they were, I think they were like half off. So I bought a few and gave some to my sisters. And I'm gonna put the old one in my car and retire the other one that's in my car. Does anybody else do that? Just like put old mascaras in your car for emergencies. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this one first, especially because a new tube of Honest is super wet. So having this dry formula on first is really gonna help that super wet formula from Honest. Look at this with Honest, and this is just like a solid coat of Jane Iredale. It makes such a difference. Honest mascara holds a curl so well, and it like curls my lashes. I don't use eyelash curler, and on this side of my eye, or on this eye where I'm doing mascara right now, the lashes are a lot more straight than the other eye, and if I use this mascara, I never have to worry about them actually looking straight. Mascara is one of those things for me that I want to look the best. Okay, next we're going to generate a random number for bronzer. Au Naturale, if that's how you say it. In the color Cream Bronzer Trailblazer. I got this a super long time ago at Whole Foods before I knew a whole lot about bronzers, and like you can see the different shades. I much prefer these now. These I feel like just look too warm, but I don't want to get rid of it. It's still a good bronzer. I used to swipe it on my face and blend it out, but now I feel like it actually kind of disturbs makeup underneath. Actually kind of goes with the but look, it's like I'll make it work, but like that's pretty orange and I don't want to get rid of it, so I'm still gonna use it. And I have so much left. Oh man, I just put it on a brush and lightly tap it, or maybe not so lightly. It honestly almost looks like a blush. Maybe I should just be using it as a blush. Maybe I'll retire it as a bronzer. I don't know. I guess we'll see how it looks at the end with everything put together. Uh-oh, it's not going back. Okay, next for the blush. My favorite, LYS. Maybe not my favorite, but I really do like it in the shade Kindness. I always go in with the Fit Glow brush. Tap it in there, tap it off my hand. And this one blends so good. Maybe it's okay. It's not my favorite shade of bronzer, but like I said, I really just want to use it up, and it's not awful, I think. If it is, let me know. I don't want to be walking around orange, but maybe I'll put something on top of it. Maybe I'll put like some of this on top from Cover Effects, the dark side, just a tiny bit on the very back. Maybe it'll take some orange down, or maybe not. I'll let that dry while I pick out a lippy. Number 21 is my Well People Nudist, which is this one in the shade, oh, that is the shade, it's a Nudist Lip Butter. All the swatches today just work. And I love how easy this one is to work with. Like, it's not gonna travel everywhere. It doesn't, it's almost like just a tint, well, it is a lip butter, but it just reminds me of like a really tinted lip balm, and those are my favorite because I don't have to worry, like I can put those on without a mirror and not worry about it. All right, so maybe this isn't the most cohesive look I've ever done, but I think it was fun to try all the different random shades and put everything together, and honestly, it's not the worst. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. From now on, I think I'll have videos that are much shorter, but just focus on the random eye looks. But if you like to see a random face of everything, let me know. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one.